Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my office. It is Friday afternoon and I'm actually kind of short on time, so I'm hoping to share with you how I'm going to do some basic planning prep for the month of June in my Discbound planner from Jane's Agenda. So stay tuned for that. Grab your planner and something cozy to drink and we can work alongside one another. And welcome to my office. Welcome back to my home. I'm so glad you're joining me today. We have been enjoying our first full week off of summer break and no school. My husband even took off work, and I have had some family stuff going on. Everybody's doing well, but it just required a little bit more of my time. So it worked out good that my husband was around and could help out a little bit with things. And so far we've gotten through the week and we're now getting ready for my daughter's dance recital, which is all weekend long coming up. So lots of things going on. We're kind of going in lots of directions. And as you can hear, the cicadas are singing along with us as we work. So this is my Jane's Agenda classic size disc-bound planner. The majority of the inserts and dividers and tabs and even the cover and the discs are all from Jane's Agenda, and I am an affiliate, so I'll have my special link in the description box down below if you're interested in shopping. I'm continuing to love the quality and the elegance and the function of all their products. So this pink cover is new. If you saw my last video, I unboxed that and I've been loving having that. It's been a nice little fresh upgrade for spring. This is one of their little pocket pen holders, and I have two of my favorite friction pens in there for some color coding. And then if we flip the planner over, I do color coding in my planner, so I keep my purple friction pen on this side, and then this is a tab that I've added to one of the laminated dashboards, and that way I can move it into any planner I want. And I have my friction pen. This one came in one of the Jane's Agenda boxes. I want to say it was maybe February. So I've loved this one. It's a beautiful pen to write with, and of course I love the fact that the friction pens erase, because that works really well for my scattered brain that sometimes doesn't remember what I'm writing and messes up. So this is today, as you can see. Nope, I take that back. This is today. So I had quite a few things I was hoping to get done yesterday, and I didn't get to as many as I had hoped, but I did get some good things done nonetheless. And there's stuff that I didn't write down that I did, so I'm not going to worry about adding those to my list because my list is already pretty full. And my mom had surgery on Tuesday, and she's still going to be in the hospital, I think, another day. So that kind of changed everything there. I didn't make it to the master plan study hall today. Yeah, I just realized I missed that. So been kind of a recovery day today, which is fine. So anyway, what I wanted to kind of look ahead with you and talk about, which before I turn the page, I will say this is the Jane's Agenda. I believe this is called the Daily number 13, and it has your 4 pages for the week. So the first page has a dashboard section here. Then you have each day with a column, timetable at the top, and to-do list at the bottom. And you can see I'm using this very top section here for my affirmation. Of course, that could be your priority for the day. It could be a gratitude. It could be birthdays and holidays. It could be your menu plan. There's lots of ways to use that. And as I turn the page, you'll see I decided to add some weather into the second half of the week. So here we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I went through at the beginning of May and did all of the highlighting and decorating and adding these little stickers. So that was done for the month, and that has worked well. It's nice to open my planner to a fresh page and just have everything ready to go. So having said that, now let's take a look at June. So I showed you in my last video how I decided to set up my planner. So I have this as my cover, and I did add this little affirmation, which I found I had stuck it in the other planner cover, and when I was putting that away, I remembered I wanted to grab it and add it back to the inside of this cover. So this is the June planner cover that we got in the deluxe subscription box and the planner cover subscription box. And then this vellum dashboard and the dashboard behind it both came in the June boxes as well. If you got I think these were Lifestyle and Deluxe. So they weren't necessarily the ones that came to go with this outer cover, but I really liked how that layered. So that's what I chose to do. And then on June, I chose to do, let me see if I can get back to it. So this is a card and a paper clip that we got. And then this was one of the dashboards as well. I liked how that all layered up. And I know I mentioned I don't like using these paper clips necessarily because they do kind of add some bulk to the planner, but I was in here the other day and I just really wanted to have that layered look, and I liked how that all came together. So I went ahead and added it. If it gets to be a problem as I use my planner this month, I could always take it out. And the second one here, I have clipped to the back, and I just added this little card here. So I was enjoying adding those little bits of decoration from the June Deluxe subscription box to kind of spruce up my planner a little bit. So for me, the month of June is going to be, the color scheme is going to be this green color. And I take that information from this Louise Hay Colors and Numbers book. So there is a video in the description box that talks about how I use that and how it works in my life. So you can check that out if you want to find out more. I haven't had time to go in and add any affirmations, or what I also normally do is set up this page as my personal month number page from this book, and that hasn't happened yet, but that's okay. That's something I can kind of work on, you know, for watching a movie, or I get up early and I'm just kind of enjoying my coffee and not wanting to do anything too serious, then that's something kind of fun to do. I have this birthday reflections page, and I think this came out of the Unbound planner, which I used to use for a couple of years. So I tucked that in there since my birthday is in June. And this is the new habit tracker from Jane's Agenda. And this will be something I'm going to try for this month. And I haven't set this up yet. I kind of need to reevaluate some of my habits and goals and what I'm going to be doing. So you can see, as I have been using my planner over the last couple of months, I've been plugging in different things that are scheduled or reoccurring events so that I know those are already set and ready to go. But since I just added my daily planning pages on the last video, I really haven't had time to go through and set those up. So what we're going to be doing today is just plugging in the essentials, my schedule, any appointments, things like that that I know ahead of time. And if I have time this weekend in between things with the dance recital, or even next week as we kind of settle back into some routines, because my husband will be back to work and my daughter will be at summer school, then I can always go through and add the decoration. But my first priority is getting my appointments and my schedule items in here. So I'm going to actually put on some fun music and we'll kind of talk through some of my process, but I'll also speed things up here and there. So grab your planner and let's go ahead and work on that. What I'm going to do, I think, is just get through the first week, or 2 weeks, I'm sorry. We'll start with the first 2 weeks because I do like to plan 2 weeks ahead. So this will be Sunday, Father's Day. So let's take these first 2 weeks out. That way it'll be easy to write on. I'll flip open to my monthly planning page, and we can set this off to the side while I work on setting up the individual weeks here. So we're going to start off right here with this week. And sometimes when I'm doing this process, I'll go through and add the same recurring item like my work schedule over and over and over again. Other times I'll do it where I just stick with the one page I'm on and, you know, change back and forth color by color until that page is complete. Today, I feel like I need to flip. So we're gonna just start with my purple pen. I'm gonna go through and add my work schedule with one of my part-time jobs, and then some of the recurring events that I know about with a different part-time job. So let's start with that. Okay, so now I've added everything that's in purple on my monthly calendar, my work schedule, and other personal appointments that I have. I'm going to go through now and add my Jordan Essentials items that I typically have. Like we have a reoccurring live on Facebook with the directors, and that's always on at noon on Monday. So I'm just going to flip my planner backwards now as I go through and add things back. And I'm going to go ahead and add that to my planner as well, just to help me remember at a glance. And something else I just remembered is I have a bi-weekly meeting . Okay, so that I need to add to my planner as well. All right, now I'm going to add my daughter's different events. So I use this aqua or teal color for her. So summer school starts on Monday. And pretty much I don't need to write that. The rest of the month we'll know that schedule because it's every day 8 to 3. And just looking at my monthly calendar for reference, I already have this written down. I do want to add some anniversaries. So my other Friction 3-color pen, I have, instead of red, I have kind of a wine color in here. I just ordered different refills. So we're going to put at the top some of these birthdays and anniversaries. And then on the 14th, with my navy pen, I have a family event. So we're doing my niece's birthday party. So anything that's that navy color is something the whole family is attending. And then I think the only other thing I have is one other birthday here. Okay, let's look back here, and I have everything down from this Monday through this Sunday. So now what I'd like to go back in and add is some of our reoccurring tasks, like our trash day and our recycling day, because I have been forgetting to add that to my planner. And it's not a huge deal because I know it, but it's something that it just helps me to have it written in my planner. I can check it off and know that it's done. Actually going to add it on Sunday night as well to remind me to take it out, but I like to have it on Monday too, because if I forget to do it Sunday, then I have one more chance to remind myself. Okay, so I think I've added everything that I can for right now based on our schedule. And really, we are into the summer months, so we have fewer appointments and fewer ongoing activities that we're doing. So it is a little bit lighter, but it helps just to already have this much laid out so that anytime I need to get into my planner, I know what's coming up for the next 2 weeks. And then, like I said, I'll take some time in between things or when we're just sort of relaxing at home here. And if I want to do the decorating and add in my affirmations, at that point I can do that. And other than that, I think that gets me a good start on setting up for the month of June. I've got the first 2 weeks laid out in my planner, so it's very functional to start off with. But of course, I still have these little sneak peeks of beauty and inspiration, which is what I love to see when I open up my planner. Helps me get in here and keep using it, which is always the important part when you have a planner, is if you don't use it, it doesn't work for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that was fun to work alongside me as we planned for the next 2 weeks in our planner and get set up for the month of June. I hope you're enjoying the start to your summer and some beautiful sunshiny days ahead. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button down below if you're enjoying these kinds of planner videos. I'll be back next week to share a little bit more about how I finished setting up my planner for the month of June. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments down below and I'll be happy to answer those. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.